This week in the PPL, your Cotswold Whimsicots. I should really look at you as I start the video and talk to you. I shouldn't be so rude. I'm terribly sorry. We're off to an awful start. And the lighting is bad. But oh well. This week in the PPL, whatever week it is, I don't know. Your Cotswold Whimsicots are going up against Just Weavile, I think. Yes, Just Weavile and his Wolverhampton Weaviles, I think. He really is Just Weavile. He won't even have a different mascot for his team. He's solely Weavile. So I can respect the commitment. And I'll quickly run through the team here. I'm not making any cuts. I'm not making any edits. I'm live coming as well. So who knows how this will go. Will go. This will goes. This goes. Who knows how this will go. Don't know. I tried doing this, right? I wanted one with 19 IVs in attack. A Cloyster with 19 IVs in attack. But I couldn't make that happen. And I couldn't figure out how you lower IVs on a Pokemon. So if anybody knows how to do that, let me know maybe. I don't know. But anyway. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. Is everything ready? Probably. Because this is a mixed set. So I wanted to get Ice Shard as strong as I could have it while still getting the Terra Blast to be special. So yeah, that would have given me 214 attack. It was 19 attack IVs, but I couldn't make that happen. So that was really, really annoying. But anyway. So we have Aokiji here with this kind of Fizz Death set. I think it was designed to take on a Palafin. It's been a while since I've built this team. I can't exactly remember. Rambo, everyone's favourite anime character, with the Terra Flying, Ice Punch, Knockoff, Earthquake, Thunder Punch, Assault Vest, just kind of Wall Breaker. This thing's probably not good, but I just kind of wanted to use it, because why not? Terra Electivire seems fun. This thing has Terra Electric, also with Terra Blast to blow up Palafin if I need to. I don't know which one I'm going to end up terroring, probably more likely Aokiji, but we'll see how it plays out. Then this thing's kind of fun. So this thing is a minus speed, modest, like max special attack assault vest. I've basically built it how I would build Basket Legion, but it's not. It's an Empoleon, so don't know if that will work, but that's what I've done. I think it's kind of fun. Like, I don't know, it doesn't have adaptability, but if I can get a competitive boost, that would be good. Then we have Choice Scarf, but pretty slow, Mienshao. Oh, like, no, it's not slow, but it's adamant, so it's not like max speed, because I'm greedy. Standard stuff, really. Skarmory with Brave Bird, Body Press, Stealth Rocks, Roost. Again, pretty standard. Rocky Helmet. I can't really remember what any of this stuff's for, but you know, it's standard fare. And then a Cobra Berry Pivot Slowking. I'm trying to remember the EV spread on this. Let's look it up together while we're here. Why not? Let's learn together. It's just max HP, max Spadef, so very, very simple. Spread around a bit of status and pivot out. I guess the idea here is to wall break with bulky Electivire and bulky Empoleon. And then clean up with Scarf Mienshao. That seems like a good game plan. Good job, old me. Past me, you did well. So yeah, that's the team. I'm going to do a little bit of story time. We are technically at the time we're supposed to battle. He might be a few minutes late though. So I'm going to do a little bit of a story time intro before the battle starts. So if you want to skip ahead to the battle start, feel free. Especially if you're live streaming this, as some people do for watch-alongs. But today, I have a story involving golf. Now, you don't need to know anything about golf to understand this story, because I know nothing about golf. It's just a story that happened to me literally today. But it starts on a different day, having said that. So the other day, I was in our local town and I bought a bag of golf clubs, and it was outside this charity shop. I can't remember which charity, but it was outside a charity shop in my local town, and it was this big green leather bag. Those of you that have me on Instagram will already have seen it, full of golf clubs. And I have just recently been getting into golf. Don't know much about it, but I want to get into it more. And it was a tenner. It just had a little sign that said golf bag or golf set a tenner. And I thought, for a tenner, you can't really go wrong, right? I have nothing. I own nothing for golf apart from balls. But that's all I have in life is balls. So I thought, right, let me buy these bats. So when I bought it, got home, had a look through it, sent some photos to some friends who know a bit more than me, and they were like, these things look fucking old. The bag was in pretty grotty condition. Got it cleaned up. And it's like an old, like, vintage leather bag. It looks quite nice. So sure, great. My friends had told me the clubs are old, but I know nothing about golf, so I'm like, I'm sure they're fine. I'm a bad player. I don't know how to play. I don't need good clubs, right? What would be the point in that? They'd be wasted on me. And for a tenner, I'll take what I can get. So then today, this was maybe a week ago, or maybe just less. Today, I went to the local driving range, but when I'd gone through the clubs, I'd seen that there were a set of basically women's clubs in there. So there was like 2 of each club, and it was basically like a men's and then a woman's. And the men's clubs were like a thicker shaft, I think, like a thicker. They were girthy clubs. And from what I've been told, from what I understand, I think sometimes these can be the preference, not just, but they can be the preference of older players, maybe players, you know, with a bit of arthritis or something like that, reduced mobility, something like that. These thicker shafts are easier for them, from what I gather. So my thinking was, right, you've got a set of male clubs, a set of female clubs. The male clubs are noticeably thicker. Maybe it was like some old boy and his wife used to go play golf. He's probably popped his clogs. His grandkids have gone in the garage and they've gone, ah, it's granddad's old golf clubs. Oh, we don't know anything about golf. We don't want these. Donate them to a charity shop. Right? That's the story. That's the narrative I built up in my head around this set that I bought. So I was like, well, Katie doesn't want to play golf. I don't really know what to do with these women's clubs. It seems kind of almost wrong to separate them, but I'll see if I can sell them and then maybe buy some extra equipment with the money that I can get. And there's a place near our local driving range that buys golf clubs. So, perfect. Plan in action. But there were other clubs in the set that were duplicates, even in the men's, right? There were some with thick shafts, some with thin, some with whatever. So I was like, I'll go to the driving range first. I'll smack a few balls using both, like say I've got 2 7-irons. We're getting technical now. I don't know what that means either. Don't worry. Last time I checked, iron was something used to get the crease out of clothes, but there we go. Apparently golfists like irons too. So I went to the range, take both 7-irons out, hit a few balls with each of them, see which one I like better, sell the one I like less. Right? That was my logic. I could have asked an expert on what, but I thought, well, if I asked the man who's buying them, he might rip me off. So I just got to see which I like more. I thought it was sensible. So I went to the driving range, and you could buy like 50 balls, 75 balls, 100 balls. I didn't know how many I needed. I've been to the driving range once with my brother, and we split the balls, and I don't remember how many we got then. So I was like, go in the middle, right? I panicked. So I was like, I'll get 75 balls. So I get 75 balls. Turns out that's quite a lot, as it happens when you're on your own and you're not very good. And you've got these new clubs, so I'm fucking smashing the shit out of these clubs. Well, I'm not really, because the ball's not really going anywhere. But I'm trying my best. And my hands, and my arms, and my back, but especially my hands, are fucking hurting. Like, my hands are, like, shredding up. I'm like, what the hell? Like, why is this hurting so bad? I'm like, well, one, the grips are maybe, like, worn a bit bald, so maybe that's why it's hurting. I'm not getting much grip, so I'm having to grip much tighter. Maybe that's it. And two, like, you know, maybe I'm just not used to playing with these clubs yet. And then I thought, you know what? I think I need a glove. I haven't got a glove. I've seen golfists. They all wear like the one little Michael Jackson sort of pedo glove. Do you know what? Can you say that? Can you say pedo glove? I just did. But they all wear the one pedo glove, right? So they don't leave fingerprints on their windows when they touch glass. I wasn't going to say victims. You were going to say victims. Anyway, so I was like, right, I need to get myself a pedo glove. That must be it, right? So I drive down to the place that buys golf bats, and my hands are screaming at me. My hands are in so much pain. My arms are back hurting a little bit. And I go in, and I'm like, oh, I'm going to buy a fucking glove. I cannot wait to get this MJ glove on. I'm going to sell him all these bats, and he's going to give me a glove in return. And it was a really nice shop. I was listening. The staff were really friendly. They were helping some people before me. Really nice vibe. I was like, this is a good place. So I get the bats out that I've got, and these are all mainly women's, with a few duplicates thrown in that I decided were inferior based on, I don't know, the fact that I mishit the ball with them. I don't really know what I was doing. I was just guessing. So I went to trade them in, and I says to the guy, I'm like, look, I bought this bag. It was full of golf clubs. Do you want to buy these? And sort of hold them out from sea. I said, I think there's like pretty much a full set of women's irons there. And I'm expecting him to, like, I've just heard them sell a set of incomplete set of men's irons for 40 quid. So I'm thinking, right, I've got a complete set of women's irons, but I haven't got like the wedges and stuff. So, in fact, no, I did have the wedges. I did. So I was thinking, this is probably going to be worth, like, let's say it's not a great second-hand set, right? They just sold I heard them say it was their cheapest set, I think, for 40. So this maybe is worth like 30 or 20, like worst case scenario. Let's say most places want to make 100% profit on what they do, right? So maybe I'll get like £10 if they want to sell it for like 20, 25, 30, something like that. So I was thinking I'll get a tenner out of this. I'll get a tenner. I bought the whole set, the whole bag, everything for a tenner. I'll get my money back. Sweet. I goes up to the guy and I'm like, do you want these clubs? And he pulls one out, looks at it and goes, no. And I'm like, oh, like none of them? He's like, none of them. And I'm like, how come? And he's like, they're really old. And I'm like, yeah, But, you know, like, a club's a club, do you know what I mean? Like, a football's a football. It's round, you kick it, you know what I mean? Game's game. It's a ball. It's a bat. Like, just buy it. And he's like, no, you don't understand. He's like, these clubs are, like, over 50 years old. He's like, they are from a time before we used steel shafts. I don't know what that means either. If you know, let me know. I don't know what that... Well, I know what it means. It means the shafts aren't steel, but I didn't know there was a change. And he was like, they're not designed to hit modern golf balls. Like, you'd have a really hard time hitting modern golf balls with this. It would not be fun. Now, he didn't elaborate on what he meant by that. And I joked around with him and I said, all right, well, I've just been at the driving range with them. And I was having a really tough time hitting the ball. So can I blame the clubs? And he laughed and he was like, oh yeah, don't worry. All the best players always blame their clubs. And we had a bit of banter about it. And I'm like, okay, but my hands are screaming. And my hands are like, why did you not come here first and hear the guy basically, and he explained, he was like, modern balls are designed different. You would not want to hit modern balls with these clubs. No one would. So no one would ever want to use these. And I said, like, should I put them on eBay or something? He was like, you'd be lucky to get £1 per club. Throw them in the nearest tip. They're worthless. But he told me all this after I'd already been at the driving range with them because I'm a fucking idiot. So my hands are all blistered and really sore now. And they're still really hurting, to be honest with you. And they feel really dry and horrible and disgusting because I'm a fucking idiot that bought secondhand golf bats and pinged modern balls with them, which apparently they're not designed for. So if you know what that means, because the way I'm choosing to look at it is that maybe the balls like used to be softer or something. I'm choosing to believe my hands hurt not because I'm a gigantic wuss, and actually because of the balls somehow. And that's what he meant when he said it'd be really hard to hit it, because they weren't smaller. The clubs weren't smaller than normal clubs. So it can't be that it's harder to hit. I mean, the ball didn't go very far. I don't know. I don't know what he meant, but my hands really hurt, and I think I might be a moron. And then, because I was so fixated on this idea of buying a glove, I spent £20 on a leather glove, and then took all the golf bats that I bought to the tip and threw them in the dump. So I now have a lovely vintage 60-year-old leather golf bag with no balls and a £20 golf glove with no bats and no bats to hold the glove with. So I've just got an empty bag and a glove. Is there a sport you can play with that? I don't know. Let me know down. Bowling? I could go bowling maybe. I don't know. So anyway, that's how my day's been. It's been a fucking mess. It's gone about as well as this season. Oh no, I've just tapped something in my headphones. That sounds terrible. Oh, what's happening to me? The voices in my head, they're getting louder. Run! Okay, we're good. No. I am actually going to have to make a cut, aren't I? Because he's still not ready. No! I don't want to have to do editing. Alright, I'm back. I decided I would make a cut. I think my headphones have just died, which is not an ideal way to start this. I haven't even looked at what he's brought yet. Oh no. Oh no, I need to focus up. My mum just rang me, like... So I made a cut because my mum rang me and he wasn't ready. So I was like, oh, do you know what? I'll just talk to my mum instead of boring you with an all with an extra long intro. Yeah, it was Terra Espion, wasn't it? I knew the Ursaring would come for the Houndstone. The expensive paperweight. Shout out to whoever commented that. Oh, I'm so bad with names. I'm sorry, I've forgotten who it was who said that. But I think Scarf Netro leads pretty well. If he wants to lead off with a Palafin, I'm just thinking I can maybe just fire off a big attack. I'm trying to remember how... So Palafin has to... I don't think I've ever... Yeah, I have faced Palafin once. So it has to come in and switch out, right? So a lot of people like to lead off with it and then switch out. I think... Yes. So I could just fire off a fat close combat here. And I'm pretty sure... I mean, Mienshell's not super bulky. But I don't know how weak this thing is before it boosts. Choice band, let's have a look. If he was like choice band flip turn and I was at -1, that actually would have a roll to kill me even before this thing was boosting. So, or before this thing changed forms. So, my U-turn still gets a nice amount of chip off. My knockoff, will I then die to Wavecraft if I knocked him off? No. I think I'm just going to go for the U-turn. should reveal something about his set at the very least. It might give me 30% chip, which is super nice. That'll probably put it in range of my Terra Blast later. And it might also... Okay, so does he just go into the Thunderous? Yeah, I kind of wish I'd knocked off. I don't think this was bad. I don't think getting momentum's bad. There's nothing wrong with just taking a nice little, what, 15-20%? Obviously, I don't have my T-Tar here for this. But I do have you. Yeah. Do I want to... I don't want to Terra Flying straight away. So I have the Terra Flying to take on the Focus Blast, which is presumably running for like T-Tar and stuff. But I definitely don't want to go for that off rip. It could just Ice Punch. Knockoff also seems pretty good. I think I like the knockoff. I don't think I can T-Punch because he could just stay in potentially and go for the Focus Blast or something. He could be Superpower as well. He could be a physical set. Could just U-turn here. I think the Scrafty could come in, like Intimidate Scrafty. Kind of wish I was Volt Switch on this set, actually, in hindsight. Volt Switch would have been pretty nice to be able to knock off into Scrafty and then Volt Switch out. I know knockoff is going to do no damage to Scrafty, but I just think that the Ice Punch isn't going to do much if it's an Intimidate Scrafty either. It might be like a Fizz Death Intimidate set for the Houndstone, so at least getting rid of his item like Leftovers, Citrus Berry, something like that seems kind of nice. Oh, this is even better. I wonder why this was the switch. Wild. On the Ice Punch? Was he just hard locked on the Ice Punch? But if I was like Terra Ice Punch... I don't know. I'm shocked by that being the switch, but I would take that. So that's his main Terra Captain down. I should check if he has another one. Who thought I'd ever make actual Pokemon content again? Here we are, look at us. Commentating, doing the Pokemons. Yeah, so this is the thing that I didn't really want to see come in. I didn't get to see there if it actually got the Intimidate off. It did, okay. It seemed very likely to be Intimidate. Let's have a look if he has any more Terra users. Where is he? Noivern, which isn't here. So that's it, Terra's gone. As he knocks me off. That's why I ran the Rocky Helmet, because I knew I was going to lose my item anyway, and I might as well get a little bit of chip off for it. So, Stealth Rocks are now free because the Magic Bounce user's gone. Do I want them based on what's left on his team, or do I want a Brave Bird? Brave Bird's pretty good. But I think the Stealth Rock is better. Thunderous feels fairly telegraphed here. Yeah. So at least now if the Scrafty does switch in later, on like the Electivire and stuff, it takes a little bit of Stealth Rocks and the Thunder Punch or whatever. It's a little bit, just that little bit extra chip. Do I want to make the same switch into Rambo, or do I want to make the switch into Correja this time? Let's just think about what he's got. I mean, with the Espeon down, Correja is a bit more free. If he U-turns, it brings in the Scrafty again. That's not the end of the world, really. Yeah. We'll go Correja and we'll see if we can get, maybe catch like a Focus Blast or a Superpower trying to snatch on the Electivire. I don't think he's going to go for the, like, a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt. Okay, so he just goes for the Dark Pulse. It does nothing. And we'd obviously be able to take another one. So that reveals that he is likely, like, pretty much fully special. So he did, what did he do there? 70 points of damage, 69. Shut up! Don't even! We're doing serious Pokemon right now. This is not the time. No testicle jokes, no sex jokes, no 69 jokes. It's not that kind of video. Yet. Anyway, sorry, focus. 69, 140. I think I could just Chilly Reception out. Yeah, I think I'm just going to Chilly Reception. We do force him out, probably fearing like an Ice Beam. And we get the Hail up for our Cloyster, which is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I mean, we're already like fully Fizz Death Cloyster. We don't really need the hail, but like, you know, if you've got it, flaunt it. That's what I've always said. And look at Slowking. Look at Korea. He is flaunting it, or she is flaunting it. Everything is out. Stop it. We're not doing that today. We're not talking about which Pokemon we would most want to cook and eat. Obviously, that's where I was going with that. Yeah, you. Now rocks are up. This is a pretty free close combat. Good spot, good spot. There's nothing I'm missing, is there? This thing can't Terra Ghost. The only resists are weak to Stealth Rocks. Click that CC. This thing should die, right? I'm adamant. Even if, I mean, he could be Chokelberry. But like, if I Ursaring dies, right? Wait. I didn't even calc this. If I Ursaring, surely would have died. I know he's gone, but like, I just need to know now. He is heavy duty boots, but this is still gonna hurt. Oh, is that a kill? Oh, is that a kill? I can't tell if that's a roll or not. Oh, I don't think I can risk it. HP on you, how useful is that? I think I'm gonna go into Rambo. It's a more aggressive switch, but I couldn't tell if that killed or not. Could you tell? I couldn't tell. I think it did, but like I've been wrong before. I don't want to chance it. Sludge Wave. Oh, I wish I'd gone into the other thing now, but we chew. Yeah, knockoff is still the play. Well, this thing's still alive. Knockoff is still the play. I'm gonna be really annoyed if that would have killed. I think it would have killed, you know. Oh, I can't tell. Maybe not. Maybe not. So if we knock off the Scrafty... I didn't get to see an item today. I didn't get to see leftovers or anything. It could be Chokelberry, which would also be nice to get rid of. It could be Chokelberry for the... I kind of wish that I'd ran... Chokelberry for the Body Press Houndstone, or the Fairy Berry for Play Rough Houndstone as well. Is another option. Let's see. Citrus. Okay, so we get rid of that thing's recovery. That's pretty nice. We get to go back into this, which is pretty nice. We're in a decent spot. We are in a decent spot. It's interesting. So we went for Sludge Wave, Dark Pulse. What, U-turn Volt Switch on Thunderous. Thunderous would be dead next time, so next time Mienshao comes in, it gets a kill. That's pretty nice. Just goes for the Drain Punch here. It's not going to do too much. Now, I actually should have made this minus speed in hindsight, so that I could underspeed you and Roost. But I didn't. So I'm going to Brave Bird. I don't want to just, yeah, Roost and, like, just get nothing out of the turn, and getting this thing worn down is really nice for me. I don't think I really need Skarmory for a lot, so... yeah, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. I'm pretty happy with that exchange. Get rid of his Intimidate. Ugh, worst possible thing that could be dragged out. I don't have my Colbur anymore, so I would take a hit. But it's just not worth it. I'll go back out to Mastertown. He's probably dead to, what, 2 Stealth Rock switches, maybe? Is he at about 12%? Wait, that would be 1 Stealth Rock switching. No, if he's just above 12, yeah, that's 2. Yeah, I think he's probably that's like, what, 20%-ish. So he's dead to 2. Do I body press here? I think I body press here, save what HP I can. Like I said, I think he's kind of... yeah, I don't think Brave Bird versus body press makes much difference into this thing. I don't think it's like Brave Bird wouldn't have killed. I mean, that does a lot, to be fair. That does a lot. We'll use Correja this time. Just kind of alternating that Electivire Slowking switch. at this point in the game, I think Electivire's HP is kind of nice. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I should have kept the HP on this. What are we really worried about? Booster Energy Moth, I guess. Yeah, because that does a fat chunk, to be fair. If he flinches me here, I'm in a tough spot, but maybe I can go into you on the Dark Pulse. Let's think. He could Volt Switch. I haven't done any calcing. Let's see if that reveals whether this is like specs or anything. Let's have a look, shall we? He did what? Just under 50% to me. That looks like that's specs. I'm pretty sure that's specs. No, his boots. His boots. I've already seen his boots. Ah, I'm stupid. I've already seen his boots. Why is that doing so much then? Just looks like you got a really good roll from Modest. But we do make the right call. I thought he would do this anyway. I was just trying to be extra careful. So, which is always close combat, right? Do you think U-turn kills? I don't think it does. Well, no, wait, because we saw early on in the game I did about 15% to him with U-turn. Who would I want to U-turn into? Slowking to get the recovery back? Yeah. Okay, so he does just pivot out. Maybe I should have taken a kill there. Maybe close combat was the play. Oh, it's okay. I got to take this kill anyway, and I get the momentum that I wanted. So I'm okay with that. And the regenerator that I wanted. Yeah, this was definitely U-turn's better here than close combat would have been. Because close combat could let the Moth come out to like set up or whatever. I'm a bit worried about booster Moth. So, I mean, you're nearly at full anyway, so maybe I don't need to do you. What comes in on this thing now? What's he got left? He's got the bear, the bird. The bear, the bird, and the moth. I've taken the cat and the whatever the fuck kind of animal Scrafty is. What else does he have? I've forgotten. Oh, the dolphin. Oh, I'm actually torn now. I think I will do Korea still. I think I still want to get to full. I don't want to let the Moth in. If anything, I probably... Like, I don't really know what he wants to bring into this. Like, Ursaring. Maybe... And then I can go Scarm, like, potentially on the Earthquake. And then if I'm faster than him, if he's bulky, I'm kind of hoping this is how this is going to play out. This is how I... In my head, right now, what's going to happen is he's going to go Ursaring. He's going to click Earthquake. I'm going to go to Scarm. I am naturally faster. I'm going to click Roost in front of him. Even if he Earthquakes on my Roost. And he's adamant. He still wouldn't be a 2-hit KO. And there's always the chance that he doesn't quite get it right. Yeah, okay. So this should either be like Dark Move. Well, I shouldn't really be Dark Move because I'm guessing Knockoff would be this thing's go-to Dark Move. So I'm guessing it's either Earthquake or like normal stab. I don't even know what normal stab you'd run without Flame Orb. I can't remember what this thing gets other than Facade. Like Body Slam, Double Edge, I'm not sure. Earthquake, sweet! Oh, it's nice when a plan comes together. Oh, it's nice when a plan comes together. Okay, so my Body Press... I think I should... Do I just Body Press? I think I just Body Press. It doesn't let the Thunderous back in. We've already seen that. If he goes into Moth, like, I'll get extra shit. This thing's dead, right? Nice. Nice. So we didn't even need to go for the Roost. We got to take that. The crit! Didn't matter. We saw that on the roll before. So that's, like, another big threat for him gone. And and perhaps more importantly, a sack gone. Close combat is looking real nice now. We've just got to get some chip off on the Moth, and ask and you shall receive, and it's boots on Moth as well, so it's not booster. That's kind of good. I don't know how this thing works. Like, can it boost anyway? I really don't know how this Pokemon works. Could it flame charge? Could it agility? How does it? I don't know. I'm gonna go into Pen regardless. This thing's still kind of useful for, I don't know, like for some. I don't know why I saved Scarm. I probably should just let Scarm go down. Okay, sub. Actually, do you know what? If you'd been like a Will-O-Wisp subset, I made the right call. Okay, now we need to run the calc on Empoleon. What's this thing called? Iron Moth. Does my Aqua Jet break a sub? Yes, and that's like quite a Fizz Def set. Max HP, yes. Always breaks a sub. So I don't need to risk the Hydro Pump just yet. Let's see, what have we got here? Discharge. We take that fairly well. We get powered. It's okay. Do I make the pivot into you, knowing that it's discharge or sub likely coming out? I don't want to get... Yeah, because... I should be able to take any hit from the range of health I'm at afterwards. So, as he actually switches out himself. I just didn't want to risk the power. I didn't want to risk him ending this interaction with a sub. This has actually worked out pretty well, I would say. Other than... Can this thing kill me in one hit? It's interesting that he went out into this. On my dolphin. Oh, on my penguin. Palafin, hero form. Oh, I'm super dead if he's adamant choice banned. And I don't outrun him in any world because I'm a greedy fuck. So there's nothing I can do here but go into Aokiji. This is what this was built for. As he pivots as well, fearing that I'll be faster than him. His Jet Punch would have shredded me there, depending on his set. Teddy comes back out. We're able to go. At least we're just wearing things down with Stealth Rocks. I'm really glad we got those rocks up. Let me think. Okay, so... It's not worth terroring right now. I need the water resist. You seem really... Do you know what? The Aqua Jet could still be clutch in the end game. We'll go back into Massitan. He's seen this switch so many times. Like, he probably doesn't Earthquake here. He probably just takes this from me with, like, a Thunder Punch because it covers both. But that's okay. Like, it is time to let this thing go down. I think I've made the right place so far. Okay, so now... I don't think... He doesn't have a Brave Bird resist. Does that mean I get greedy and keep this? Or does it mean I just Brave Bird resist to try and KO something? I think I get greedy, right? I don't feel like I have any reason not to Roost. Because the Moth comes out. We've already shown we can pivot on the Moth. So that's kind of okay. I'll go out into Correja rather than Empoleon because of that potential sub. Maybe Brave Bird would have been better. Okay, so he goes for the Fiery Dance. It hurts, but we're able to take it. And then... Do we Chilly Reception into... We could Thunder Wave. Yeah, let's Thunder Wave. Ooh, I really hope this isn't the bear, because that's going to give it guts. Damn it! I kind of like thought about it after I clicked it. So we have just given him guts. That's pretty funny. But it's okay. We've got Scarm, even with guts. Like, I don't think he's body slam. He's not facade, so we just go back out into Scarm. And this time we do body press. I'm not gonna Brave Bird because he's actually rest. But then he gets rid of his guts. He's not Resto Chesto, surely. Interesting. I'm going to body press. There's a little bit of a war of attrition because of the boots on the Moth. Ban boots, do you know what I mean? But imagine if heavy duty boots were banned. This game would have been so much quicker. Ban them. Get rid of them. They do nothing. They do nothing for board positioning. It's such a frustrating item. Game was much more interesting when you had to actually vie to like get hazards up and down. Now, when was the last time you saw someone actually like spinning, defogging, whatever? Like, it does happen, I guess, but... Okay, this should be nice chip. This should be a really nice chip. That's good chip. Right. How much damage do you do to me? Wave Crash will do 64. That's the most you can do. And I'm currently at 227. Currently at 68. 64 to 75. So you'd have a 70% chance of OHKOing me with an Adamant Wave Crash here. Let's not take that risk then. Especially with the bear being back to full health. Let's not take that risk. This thing is getting worn down. And by this thing I mean his dolphin. He goes for the Bulka. Alright? That's fine. So... Aokiji, what are you rocking? If I Terra Electric right now, he's dead. And his Wave Crash at +1 can do no more than 70% to me. So we will lose the water resist here, which sucks. But we get to do the thing. We get to do the thing! Isn't electric type good for the rest of this game? It's no worse than a water ice type, right? It's no better or worse against the Moth. It's no better or worse against the bear. So, if anything, it might stop the bear using a fighting move on me. Oh. You're gonzo, mate. Goodbye. Okay, so, next question. This is where I found out that I don't have Terra Electric on this thing and it was illegal. I do. I'm pretty sure I do. I hope I do. Fuck. What? Why did he live? Okay. Wow. Does he die to the Ice Shard now? Imagine if I had the 19 IVs that I didn't get to have. It must be like a max HP set for that to do that little. My Ice Shard does 2 to 3%. Like, I genuinely don't know if that's... what does 2 to 3% look like? I want an Ice Shard, but... I'm just gonna have to... Yeah, because like if you'd done that after I'd Ice Sharded and not killed him, that would have been really annoying. I can't believe that didn't kill. Stupid Cloyster. I even invested a little bit in special attack to try and make sure that we'd get the right kind of rolls, but I guess just not quite enough. Okay. So, Moth comes out here. There's no way I live a hit from it, right? This thing is still pretty damn good for the Ursaring, given how physically bulky I am. Yeah, I super die to every hit. But you don't. You don't, and you can chill your reception out. This thing is such a problem. So I'm pretty sure, yeah, we should see the Fiery Dance, which we saw last time we take. Don't crit me into special attack rise. Okay, good. No. And then we... Do I need to T-Wave this time? No, just going to chill your reception out. Why didn't I Psyshock? I keep forgetting this thing's a poison type. I'm so dumb. I'm so dumb for not Psyshocking there. Completely forgot this thing was a poison type. The Moth, not me. I've been looking at my set thinking I can't really touch this. Psychic's neutral. Poison's resisted. He's not Bug Fire, you idiot. It's not actually Volcarona. Insert Addison singing Volcarona here. Oh, I'm so dumb for that. You dummy dumb dumb dumb. Okay. Next question. Mian Shao, I am Moth. Does U-turn break your sub? No. Oh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid, I'm so stupid. I guess we go into this and we Aqua Jet. We go into this and we Thunder Punch or Earthquake. What do we do? We go into this. We don't want to lose on the paralysis bullshit. So we go into this. Thunder Punch. I could have Earthquaked, but Thunder Punch is fine. That crit on Slowking sucked as well. Oh, come on, man. Come on. Let's not. This is the one thing I've been trying. Like, I've been trying to keep everything to fucking deal with this thing all game. Can we not? I hate these fucking bullshit Numons that just fucking snowball. Okay, EQ obviously is fine. Okay, so we die here. He's at +1. Don't go to +2, please. Okay. He's at +1. I don't want to risk this the Stone Edge missing. That paralysis on Pen sucked so bad. So we're going to do, and we click Psyshock because here's something shocking. Turns out that the Moth is a poison type, and I should have done this fucking like 25 turns ago instead of paralyzing the bear. Instead of letting him get a sub up last time on my Chilly Reception, I should have just been Psyshocking this thing. But I forgot he was a poison type. Who remembers these things? Not I. Alright. Yeah, this could have been cleaner in the end. It was messy by me. I'm complaining about like him getting the crit on Electivire or whatever, but it was messy by me to even just not fucking take this thing the last time I was out, and him getting the special attack boost and stuff, but like I should have just taken this from him the last time Slowking was here. Yeah, this is how it should have gone. I was being stupid. Forgetting. Right, so Teddy comes out. How much does this do? Presumably like not loads. Now that the Moth is at 25%, I'm not really bothered about it. Scarf Me and Shao wins, so I can afford to Chilly Reception out here, I think. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I don't go hard Mian Shao. I can afford to Chilly Reception, get Mian Shao in for free. If he's like Sleep Talk, Earthquake, I doubt I die in one hit. In fact, I'm pretty certain I don't. I don't know if Sleep boosts Guts anyway. I feel like it must. There's one of the things that it doesn't boost. So is it Guts or is it Facade that it doesn't boost? So there's something I swear that Sleep doesn't boost. Let me know. Let me know down below. Ooh, he hits the Doublé. But I've got my own Doublés. Well, it's not a double. I don't know why it's not a double at all. I'm lying to you. I've got no doubles. I've got no fucking doubles. So what took all my doubles? Am I faster than him? Yeah, I'm not stupid. I'm faster than him. I am stupid. Let me retract the previous statement. I am indeed stupid, but I'm faster than him. Okay, so my close combat to Moth, even if he's like fucking max HP, should shred this thing, right? He's like 80 and 60 in bulk. He's pathetic. You're pathetic. I'm gonna ring your mum and tell her what a failure of a child you are, Moth, with your confusing typing. How is it a fucking poison type? Look at it. It's made of metal. If anything, make it steel fire type. Not fucking poison. Makes no goddamn sense. Keep it bug or make it steel. It's got iron in its name. Poison? For what? Why? Stupid. Stupid. I'm furious. Game Freak, I'll be having words. You complete and utter buffoons. Alright, Bear. Do you think that circle on its chest is telling you where to punch it? Go on. Go on, slap him, Nethro. Oh, have some of that. Oh, that's it. Crush him like an ant. Oh, yes. There we go. Alright, we did alright. We did okay. That went better than other games have gone. Maybe live coming was the secret all along. Don't know. Who knows? But good job, team. Oh yeah, GG to Just Weaver. Sorry, I forgot that bit.